name is Ihan, and I want to talk to you today about some of the things you need to know about narcissism and your recovery. Things that I don't feel have been covered on other testimonials elsewhere, so I want you to forgive me if I have missed it, and it is out there. But if I can't fill the gap that's missing, I should leave it to others. So today's video is called A Hole in My Heart. And the reason I thought of that is because I remember an Iggy Pop song of, I can't remember which album it is now. He sings a song and he says, "There's a hole in my heart, I'm low down." It's low down, the song's low down, it's on the album. I'll remember later. Well, I've been inspired to do this video by a girl called Shannon, who's done an interview with Ollie Matthews, who's great. And it hurt, actually, bless her heart, hearing her talk to Ollie. And I remembered hearing her talk, I realised how far I've come, and how hard it is. I felt for her very much. I'm going to put a link to that video under this, so anybody, because Ollie's the man, and you should listen to Ollie and his advice for Shannon. I heard a victim of narcissism make excuses for the abuser's behaviour. Not because she's foolish, or unaware, but because the people that do this to us, then we're supposed to love them, and they're supposed to love us, and we don't get it, and we don't want to get it. We don't want to get it. There's a whole bit when we don't want to get it. And that's the worst bit, I think, in a lot of ways, maybe, because I say that it's all the worst bit, man. You don't want to know, and in a horrible way, that means you don't want to be whole. And the hardest part of learning that you've been a victim of narcissistic abuse, the hardest part is wanting to be better. We all say, "Oh, I just want to be better," when it's depression, whatever makes us go into therapy, whatever brings us to these sites and these testimonials. I just want to be better. But we want to be better, but we want to be better as we are, as things were. We want this, like we think we can forgive the parent or the whatever it is, the ex or the string of exes, whatever it is. We think we can forgive them and they still be the way they are and us still be the way we are, but better. And it's not true. It's not true. It took 10 years of therapy for me to find this out for myself. The situation is corrupt. We've been corrupted. We're not well. They're not well. But the big difference is Us making ourselves well is our business. We can make it our business and we can make it our mission. And it can happen. The trick is to stop trying to make it add up for them, for the abuser, for the narcissist. This desire to save them will keep, I was going to say will be your undoing, but the truth is that's a very negative phrase. It will certainly hinder one's progress. So forgive not the person, not yourself, but forgive the cruelty of the situation and grow wisely away from this desire, this wounded this punctured heart, this so sorry, it's going to take me a while. Grow away from this uneasy, eerie, misplaced, I wouldn't even say desire, I would say goal, I would say aspiration to heal your abuser. Because I know, and it will come out in later videos, I know you can sacrifice for them things more than you ever thought you had in you. You can sacrifice for them. It don't change. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but they don't change. It just makes them worse. I mean it. I will say later on, I will justify these comments later on. But if you think, I have sacrificed much for my family. It doesn't work. They don't love you for it. I really found out the hard way. And the hole in your heart that I started talking about today, and I'm getting it. That's where I am now. I'm in the hole in the heartland. I'm not where Shannon, bless her heart, is right now. And I wish you all strength. You'll get there. I'm at stage kind of, in my understanding of it, I'm in a kind of stage 3. And I'm getting the hole in the heart part of it now. There's a part of me that's just is missing, where there should be stuff. There's a part of me that's injured, where there should be healthy function. There's a part of me where my father's love should be keeping me going, and it ain't there. It ain't there. Like a hole in the lung is where there should be lung. And nothing's going to fill that. But for you growing past it, becoming a greater person, and if you're lucky, as I have been, very lucky, love can come into your life. And nothing's going to fix that broken part of you. in the way that a virus gets into a computer and corrupts it, there's also like a positive virus in like love and genuine affection and genuine trust and understanding. And when you start to grow, that becomes a possibility for you, and you can have an influx of positive and loving, you know, it's not a virus. A virus is a negative idea, but an antivirus, a beautiful, if you like, an injection of healing and love. And that will be that you move on, you grow out of it, you fly, you expand, you bloom, you move away from the sick. But while even though I've been lucky, even though I've had some fortunate, even though I've been looked after by the powers that be, and, you know, and love has come into my life, I'm still dealing on a day-to-day level with the hole in my heart. I keep tripping up. I keep misstepping because of the hole in my heart. Because when you get it, when you step out of the mindset you were in when you were ill, ill with this, because it is like an illness. It's like a form of madness, but it's not your fault. It's not like you're insane. You're in an insane situation in which you've been asked to abide by insane rules, like in some sort of science fiction dystopian novel, like in 1984 or something, when you're a healthy, functioning member of society is by definition acting in an insane way on the outside. You've been asked to accept a lie. You've been asked to accept contradictory information. Think of 2001 and the computer that goes mad because it's human, and probably male. Designers lied to it. You know, that's what we're like. The survivors, we're like poor old Hal on that ship, going mad until it's time to stop. So there's a hole in my heart. I'm low down, and I can't put the bit back, the chunk back that's missing, and neither can you. And you will get tripped up. There's a whole bit when you're just not making progress, it seems like. But you're feeling it. You're finally grieving. You're finally grieving because that fucker didn't care, didn't love you. You probably loved them. And the bit you're going to have to deal with, and I've got to deal with, is it's alright. Because they don't really want love, or know love, or understand love, or appreciate love anyway. It's a different language to them. And Sam Vaknin says something really good about this in his video about... in one of his videos, he describes it as being like talking Japanese to them. Don't think you can save them with love. You can save yourself. You can, and the more you save yourself, the more love will come into your life, or at least in my experience, that's what happened. And I really couldn't see how it could, but it can happen, and I promise you something better will happen. Something better will happen just by getting out of where you are now. I mean, just something better. So I think I better wind it up. It's my first video. Lots of love to all of you that are suffering with this. It's been a long road all the way through history. Narcissists have been part of society. And the Bible and Shakespeare and Dickens are full of narcissists, you know, that all our generation, this will be the generation that puts a name to it and hopefully a stop to it. Goodbye for now.